Okay, right now. Right, I've had some lessons, and my instructor, who's gone sick today, he's got the same car as you. He said we were going to look at my use of mirrors, and we were going to do the emergency stop today.
Yep.
Which I'm very nervous about. So if I hand it over to you.
Yeah.
So what's the subject?
Hi Tony, good to see you.
Hi George.
Right, subject going to teach you on the practical use of mirrors and the emergency stop.
Yeah.
And
And what level am I?
you're partly trained.
That's it. So you want to go from there?
Oh, okay. Well, so I'll take your lesson today. What have you done in terms of mirrors? Have you done the MSM routine?
I've been using mirrors for the last 6-7 lessons.
Okay. And so can you tell me a bit about the mirror, the centre mirror? Why do we use that?
Oh, distance and speed, isn't it?
That's it. And how does the image? So what about the image on this one compared to the wing mirrors?
The image.
The image of what you see in the centre mirror compared to the wing mirror.
Oh, it's different type of glasses, isn't it?
That's it. Yes.
Oh, it's flat glass.
That's right, flat glass.
Yeah.
So that's the image is a true image.
Oh yeah.
And you've got the image in the wing mirrors
Yeah.
are small and they look further away
Yeah.
than they are. Okay. Okay, Tony. Well, what we'll do is get you get ready to move. Have you done? Are you familiar with the cockpit routine, cockpit drill?
George, how many hours have I had?
Oh, you've had several lessons
Right. So when would I have done the cockpit drill?
on the first and second.
Right. So am I
Okay.
familiar with the cockpit drill?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
would you like to set yourself up in the car? So while you're doing that, I'll just say that en route to our practice area, don't lean forward. When you set the mirrors,
All right.
it's important that you not sit back in your normal drive position.
Yeah.
And again, sit back in your normal
Oh,
drive
okay.
position. It's important that you don't shift out of your normal drive position when you set the mirrors, because once you sit back, you won't get the full field of what you need to see.
Oh, okay.
So what can you see in your centre mirror?
Oh, I can square the back window, and I can see a bit of my head restraint, and I can see a bit of yours.
Okay, well that's set up. All right, and your left wing mirror? Your left mirror?
Oh, door mirror. I can see the door handles, and I can see a bit of sky, a bit of road, and the same with that one.
Okay, well that's well set up. Okay, so en route there, I'll check the use of mirrors and correct you as we go, and explain why.
Right.
Okay, do you want to prepare to move?
I want me to start off.
Yeah.
If you turn right out of the parking bay, George, and we're going to turn right at the T-junction.
Okay. So you turn right as you leave here,
And right again, please.
and right at the end of the road. So it's good. So you check the centre mirror, it is good, and you need to check your wing mirror as well, because you're turning right.
No, wing mirrors. I haven't got any wing mirrors.
Sorry, door mirrors.
Oh, right.
Your right door mirror. It's important that you check your centre one. Remember, you said you want a true image of what's behind. You want to know how far it is, because if they are too close, you'll need to slow down. You're in a new road, so again check your centre mirror.
All right.
Yeah, because again you want to know how far the following traffic is behind. In case they're too near, then you'd want to slow down.
Yeah.
You check your right door mirror. In order to check if there's anything on your right when you're turning right into this road.
And we're going to turn right.
Okay, you're turning, so again you want to check your centre mirror,
Alright.
because you want to know who's behind, because you are slowing down. Now you've got parked cars, remember?
And we're going to turn left.
Turn left, yeah, maybe parked car. So you turn left, so you check centre mirror and left mirror. Okay. And again into a new road, so you check your centre mirror. Remember, you want to know what's coming behind you in case you need to slow. And you check your right mirror as well, because if there's someone overtaking you, you certainly need to know that, And if they were overtaken, you'd let them go.
Alright.
Okay. And it's further back there, parked cars. Now, when you pass parked cars, you want to also check your centre mirror and right mirror, because you're moving out to the right. And if there's someone overtaking you, you need to know that, so that if they are, you can slow and let them go. Right? And both those two mirrors will give you that information.
Yeah, I wouldn't let them go. I'd make them wait.
Well, it's
They
important.
shouldn't be overtaking me longer, should they? Now we're going to turn right.
We're going to turn right at the end. So remember, you check which mirror when you're turning.
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay, centre mirror.
Alright.
And your right mirror.
Alright.
It's important you check your centre mirror. You want to know who's behind you. And also, because in case they're overtaking, you need to know that. And if they are, you'd have to let them go. Check your centre mirror. Sorry, your right door mirror. Again, you want to know if they're on your right and overtaking, and you'd let them go if they are. Centre mirror gives you quite a lot of information. It gives you a true picture of what there is. Then you've got parked cars on the left, so you check the centre mirror and right mirror as you go. And when you pass them, you want to check centre mirror and left mirror, because you don't want to squeeze. You want to check that the last car there is not moving off, and then again they would interfere. You'd have to swerve perhaps, and then or slow down. So it's important that you check around parked vehicles. So you're not actually signalling around parked vehicles, which is correct. You're going to check your mirrors, and you slow down early, so there's no need for that signal. So again, here, parked vehicles, you're moving right, so check the centre mirror, take us to the right
I'm already
mirror.
passing there.
Okay, well, I'll show you again on the next. But again, it's important that we do regularly check the mirrors frequently, because you want to know what's behind us. It doesn't give a picture of everything that's behind us. That comes under blind spots, which you can go through as well.
And at the roundabout, turning right.
The roundabout, we're going to turn right now, so it's certainly a hazard. So you want to check your centre mirror. Centre mirror, you want to know who's behind and how far, and you want to check a right door mirror as well. Because again, you want to know if there's anyone overtaking you. It's important that you know that.
I need to check that right door mirror before I get the indicator on.
Yes, you do. Yeah, that's right, you do. So that you know well in advance. You know well in advance who's behind and whether there's overtaking before you actually tell them that you're going to turn. And again, this is a new road. Remember, you turn to a new road here, so again you want to check who's behind you, and which mirror you're checking who's behind you.
I can't remember now.
Okay, you need to check your centre mirror to see, and remember why you check the centre mirror.
Something about to have to know what's behind me, haven't I?
That's right, and you want to know the distance behind you. You want to know what speed they're doing, which that will tell you. And if they were coming up close behind you, you could slow down. Well, you need to slow down to avoid accidents, because if you need to brake quickly,
right.
you need to brake quickly. Then you've got the car right behind you.
So it's only that.
Junction.
It's only that interior mirror I have to worry about then.
No,
Well, that's the only one that seems to cause accidents, isn't it?
well, no, the right door mirror.
Now, at the roundabout, we're going to turn left.
The roundabout, we're going to turn left. So remember, check your centre mirror, because you're going left. You're going to change directions, and left mirror as well, and then signal. Oops, sorry. Check your left door mirror first, and then signal.
Yeah, I didn't have a signal.
Yeah, it's part of the MSM routine. So we always check our mirrors first, and then we signal, just because we need.
Yeah, I know the signal.
Okay.
I've just stopped on the left here for a minute. Right, you're going to have these mirrors dragging into the emergency stop, isn't it?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm probably not giving you the full information you need regarding the mirrors.
What information's missing?
With consequences, I think.
Yeah, so why are you not taking that on board? I actually gave you a clue a couple of times, haven't I? When you said check the right-hand door mirror, you said something about people overtaking me. That's not the consequence, is it? I said to you, well, they shouldn't be overtaking me along here, and you just poo-pooed it and said, oh, be quiet, Tony. You have actually mentioned if I don't check the interior mirror, it may lead to an accident, so that would probably make me use the interior mirror. But I'm not going to be using these door mirrors, yeah? So we carry on from there, because there's not enough. You're not giving me enough what, why, how, and the consequences here, yeah?
Yeah. Right, Tony, that's good. So moving away, we're checking our
Now we're going to
centre
turn
mirror.
left.
Turn left here. We're checking the centre mirror,
Alright.
and your left door mirror, because you want to know if there's a cyclist there. You don't want to squash them as you turn. And
Oh, I'd squash him, wouldn't I?
well, yes, if they were there, certainly. Because if they were coming up behind you, certainly wait for them to pass by, and then you turn.
Why is it
and you
important
need
then?
to-
Let me get one in. Why is it important then to get that door mirror in before I put the indicator on?
Because you want to find out if there's a cyclist there before you tell him that you're going to turn.
Why is that?
Because if he is right next to the car and you check out he's there, then you wouldn't signal. Because if you wouldn't signal at that point, you'd actually let him go, and then you can turn left. So it's important that you do know that he's there, because if you do turn while he is coming up on the left,
Oh, so the signal itself wouldn't frighten them?
the signal, yes, it might frighten him. Yes. Yeah. So
What's that big word we're after? Is it consequences?
The consequences.
Yeah, until I start getting that, I'm not going to get the mirrors, am I?
The consequences of actually turning when you've got a cyclist left is that you'd squash him, and that would be that would be an injury for him. That's worse.
So there's no consequences for me sticking the indicator on if there's a bicycle behind me then?
Yeah.
And he's not alongside me?
The consequence of sticking the indicator on is that if he does see that, he would be worried, and he wouldn't know what you'd be doing. He'd worry if that he was in the right position.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not putting him in danger though, am I?
well, he might get scared and then sort of slow down or speed up or fall off his bike in response to
We're
that.
going to turn left.
You're going to turn left. You're turning to check the centre mirror, left mirror.
No, so the consequences are that he might well panic and fall off, yeah?
Yes, certainly he might. Yeah, because it doesn't have to be an adult. It could be a straight on. Yeah, they're not an adult. It might be a child, or an elderly person. Suddenly an indicator comes on, and then he's stuck. Doesn't know what to do, and again, balance may not be good. It might fall off.
So I only need to indicate for children, really, then?
Well, you need to indicate to everyone. You've got other road users like pedestrians around, and not just cyclists. The pedestrians might be.
Yeah, but you said that it's only children that are going to get frightened, really, and fall off.
Well, adults might get frightened as well, but particularly those who do not quite understand what the signal
You want to
would
try and put
mean.
your shovel away, George? Now, at the roundabout, we're going to be turning left.
The roundabout, we're going to turn left, Tony. So check your centre mirror now, and your left door mirror. You're going to check, and you check for any cyclists there. Are there any there?
No.
Okay. Then you're able to do your turn, and knowing that it's safe for you to turn. So you're identifying that it's safe for you to turn there, and not just sort of checking and signalling and then going. And again, when you pass parked cars, important, again, you're moving over to the right, so you check your centre mirror.
And we're going to turn left.
You're going to turn left here, Tony. Then you check your right mirror as well. You want to know if anyone's overtaken, because if someone's overtaken, let them go. If you don't let them go, you might drive them into the path of oncoming traffic. So, let's see. Then again, parked car here, so check centre mirror. Check the centre mirror. Yeah, you want to know who's behind and how far. And your right door mirror as well, because you want to know if someone is overtaken. If they are, then you certainly let them go. If you don't, then you can drive into the path of oncoming traffic. Now here you've got a parked car, but in fact your position is already over to the centre, and that's from previous parked cars, so that you wouldn't need to check your right door mirror there, but certainly your centre mirror, you keep a regular check on that to see who's behind and how far. Because if they're close behind you, you then need to perhaps slow down to avoid an accident if you need to brake suddenly. So let's go over. When you're going to turn left, at a junction. Maybe you check a centre mirror for those reasons. You want to know how far they are behind you and what speed.
Yeah, I'm checking the centre mirror so I don't cause an accident.
That's
now,
right.
We're going to turn left.
We're going to turn left, yeah, turning. So we're going to check a centre, that's it, a left door mirror. Why are you checking your left door mirror?
Yeah, I don't really know really.
We're checking the left door mirror to see if there's any cyclist or pedestrian on the left there who might be intending to cross ahead of you. So you'd want to know that they're there.
And we're going to stop on the left.
You're going to stop on the left, you're turning.
How did that go then?
Well, consequences. If you squash a cyclist, that's the consequences.
Yeah, but I mean,
And,
no, just let me. You're going to have to stop and listen a minute now, yeah?
Okay.
Would you have mentioned consequences if I didn't bring it up?
Probably not the term.
Right.
Should have.
I don't even have to say anything for you to get lifelines, yeah? The fact that I'm not actually taking on board what mirrors to check and when to check them, that's got me telling you that there's got to be something missing somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you give me the what, why, how and the consequences?
Well, you know, well, not the how. I didn't get as far as that.
No, but did you give me the consequences?
Well, as I did with on some of the instances, the centre one, bumping into you, getting close behind you, so it allows you to slow down. If you didn't check, they'd bump you. So I didn't say about how will you know what mirrors to check. Your right door mirror, we went through why to check it, and
In case anybody's
what you're
overtaking you, you
observing,
said.
overtaking you, and then
And I came back at you and I gave you a lifeline, and obviously lifelines are no good if you're not listening to them, are they? And I said, nobody's going to overtake me here. If they are, I'll just they shouldn't be overtaking me. That must have been a great big lifeline to you, and you must have been thinking, oh, I forgot something here, haven't I?
yeah, I thought that.
You thought that.
Yeah.
Right, let's check the interior mirror, because you need to know the distance and speed of the vehicle behind you, yeah?
Yes.
Turning left, check your left-hand door mirror. It's important we check the left-hand door mirror, because if there is a cyclist there, and we pop the indicator on, you're going to frighten the cyclist. It doesn't matter the age of the cyclist.
Yeah.
Any cyclist who sees an indicator come on with a car just alongside them or just slightly ahead of them, it's going to probably jam the brakes on and fall off, isn't it?
Yes.
And if I turn, I'm definitely going to squash them, isn't I?
Yes.
So without that consequences, I mean, we've now actually reached the area where we're going to do the emergency stop, and my mirrors are now better than they were when we started, yeah?
There would be some understanding on the move, but not that crucial.
No, I'm telling you,
And-
my mirrors are now better than when we started, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Right, you used a lot of words,
Yes.
but none of it made sense to me. Yeah?
Because of the consequences. Yeah.
Well,
I
because
didn't complete that.
because of the whole way it was done, yeah? Sometimes you're in the middle of nearly telling me, and then you'd move off onto, park cars just after I'd done a right-hand turn, yeah? You should have finished what you were saying. Yeah? And then you started getting into telling me to signal as well, yeah? I know when to signal.
Yes.
That's not the subject we covered today. And then you come back at me and said, oh, it's mirror signal manoeuvre. At the beginning, I asked you to look at my use of mirrors
That's right.
and the emergency stop, yeah?
Yes.
And as you're not covering the mirrors, you don't really want to be covering something else as well, yeah? So,
Yeah.
I'll give you a bit of time to look that up,
Yeah.
yeah? But that wasn't satisfactory, yeah? Agree?
Right. Yes, I didn't complete the job.
Yeah, if you had completed the job, as soon as you said to me then, right, we're turning left here, Tony, which mirrors are you going to check? If you had actually given me the right information earlier on, I would have been telling you quite willingly, oh, I'll check the centre mirror for that distance and speed. I'll check the left-hand door mirror to make sure there's no cyclist coming down the inside of me, because I don't want to squash him.
Yes.
Never got that information, so therefore you never got it back, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't go through that. I mentioned about squashing cyclists several times.
Yeah, you used a lot of
But
words,
it's-
but it was a lot of waffle. There wasn't the information coming out. Did you watch any of the blind videos on it then?
Yes, I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, they were obviously not last night, but yes, I did. Yeah, and went through my notes that I took on the Blaine videos, so to refresh my memory. Yeah,
Right,
it's a-
okay, you'll have to have a look at it again, yeah?
Yeah.
And we'll have to come back to it because that wasn't satisfactory, yeah?
Mm.
Right, if you want to carry on from there, and this is a suitable area to do the emergency stop, yeah?
Okay.
The good bit was you watched me very carefully when I was setting the mirrors up,
Mm.
and you spotted me moving forward, and you spotted me moving my head over to check to adjust the left-hand door mirror,
Yes.
yeah? And try and call them door mirrors because you don't want them looking on the wings to
wing.
find the mirrors, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you spotted that, but that was probably the only good bit about it, really, yeah?
Right.
Sorry to be so cruel, but that wasn't
Yes.
good enough, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
It's not a hard subject to cover, is it?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, and it's a subject
No.
we cover nearly on practically every lesson, and you'd have been coming back at me with what mirrors I should have been checking and the consequences in any other subject, and when it was important in this subject, you just let it go.
Didn't go.
Right, so we carry on with the brief of the emergency stop then.
Okay, so Tony, we've arrived at the site where we're going to do our
Yeah,
emergency stop.
Best thing to do, George, save time,
Yeah.
and to save your briefing times. Get your visual aid out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
'Cause you got to remember the clock is going to be ticking on this, yeah.
Yeah.